Hey guys, I'm Fareed.
And I'm Ishaq.
And you're with JustCastle.com. This is our first podcast, video cast, whatever you want to call it. Today we'll be talking about the PS4, the Xperia ZL, and the BB10 launch in Canada. So we'll start off with the PS4. So PS4 this Wednesday. You excited?
Yeah, man. It's February 20th. We're expecting an announcement. Microsoft is back to this rumor, so we're pretty sure it's going to be happening. What do you have? What's your thoughts on this, man?
Microsoft's very scared. They're saying they want to announce the new Bungie game on February 17th to catch the hype. So that definitely means PS4 is coming out. And also we have a picture here of the PS4 controller. It looks like it has a trackpad, a mic, input volume like the Xbox 360.
Are you serious, man? The trackpad on a controller, like, no, I don't approve of it. Like,
why not?
Are you serious? Like, why can't they you can use the buttons, like, what kind of world do we live in right now where you have to use a button and a trackpad? Like, seriously, choose one. It's
like the PS Vita. How do you play the PS Vita? They had a trackpad on the back.
Okay, PS Vita, that's like a portable system. They have a trackpad on the back, somebody can use it. Touch interface, you put it in your pocket, it's like a cell phone. Understood, but
that's not the question. The question is,
on a prototype, you have a wire. You have a wire protruding out of the back of this controller. And they also have
it's gonna be wireless. It's gonna be wireless.
We're not discussing that. What we're talking about is having a touch interface on a controller. I don't think that's gonna be a use. It's gonna just be one of those extra things that over time is gonna be a wow feature. Like, oh,
well, the more controls a controller has, or more inputs you can do, the more gameplay you can have. So like a PC,
that controller is gonna have touchpad functionality in the middle of a game. People are gonna actually reach where the select button is. Have you actually used?
They didn't tell you where the select button is.
I'm just talking about where it's located. Have you actually used anything near the select button while you're playing a game? Have you ever just messed around?
Yeah, because there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Now there is. It's like how you play PC games. How you play PC games? How many options you have? The whole keyboard. Now they're introducing more options.
So you play with the letter K on a keyboard. It's like somebody introducing a little.
Yeah, you can make your own. You can make your own key.
Okay, any real gamer knows this. It's WASD. That's the main functionality.
That's movement. That's movement. There's R. There's Z, there's C, there's Control, there's Shift.
We're talking about main functionality.
That's the main function. How do you run in a game? How do you run in a game? Shift.
If we're typing on a computer, I can say, oh, every letter is the main functionality. You can use it to type using the English language, whatever. You know, everybody can say anything, right? But we're talking about main functionality.
Okay, half of the keyboard,
words, things that you use. On this thing, you're going to be using X, square, triangle, circle. That's all you need. That's how it's being. Analog is obvious. You need those things. That's essential. You have to have that. If you don't have it, that's where the movement goes away. You're not playing Mario. Mario's a nice game, but are you serious? We're not in 1995. Let's go.
What Mario? We're talking about Sony right now.
That's besides the point. I'm trying to give an idea over here. I'm trying to show you what's my mental image. You know.
Whatever. We'll see on February 20th. And also, there's 3 games rumored: Killzone 4, Little Big Planet, I guess 3, and a new MotorStorm. So as you know, MotorStorm is usually a launch title for. Well, actually, it's the only launch title for. Came out for the PS3, but now they're having the 4th one. So, what do you think about those 3 games?
3 games. You just mentioned Killzone 4. To be honest, I haven't played Killzone 4 that much. Little Big Planet on the other hand.
Killzone 4? You mean Killzone 3?
Killzone 3, I think, well, we have Killzone 4. Anyways, my point is that I haven't played any of the Killzones, to be honest, but Little Big Planet, I have to say that is a pretty fun game. I played it with a couple of other friends, you know, it's a game that you play once in a while. It's a party game, really, and I don't party that much, so it's good, it's nice, right, to play with friends, but once they go, it's not story-based. It's not something that you can entertain yourself with when you're alone. As for MotorStorm, that's just like a thriller game. You want to just have another taste of the game. It's just a game that sits on the side, and then you pick it up and you play it whenever you feel like, hey, I want to crash something. It's like GTA. You drive around, you play, oh, it looks cool, yeah!
Okay, it's my turn now, it's my turn. Okay, Killzone 4, I think it would be amazing. Killzone series has always been a benchmark on the PlayStation consoles, and Killzone 4 will no doubt be a benchmark. Little Big Planet 3, or whatever, their tearaway new IP. It's Medium Molecule. They create your own levels, whatever. It's gonna be amazing. User-based content. It's always good for the user, like mods for PCs. It's good for the user to make stuff. And MotorStorm's gonna be fun. Play with friends, probably split screen like the last one. 4-player split screen, online, 16 players. Or maybe 32 this time. They might bump it up because of the RAM and more technology in the PS4. So that's what my thoughts are on it. Let's move on to the Xperia ZL. So they announced it. Sony announced, was it yesterday? They'll be releasing the Xperia ZL in Canada in April.
So yeah, we have to get ready for that.
But there's still no release date on the Z.
Pardon me?
There's still no release date on the Z. They announced the ZL, but not the Z. I don't understand.
I see. I don't get
the Z is being released in Japan.
All I have to say is a 1.5 gigahertz Snapdragon processor. That's pretty nice, I have to say. We're going to be doing a review on the Nexus 4 we got right over here, so stay tuned for that. This also has a 1.5 gigahertz processor. On another note, this phone is crazy. 13 megapixel camera. Are you serious? The best phones right now have an 8 megapixel camera. And that's including the Nexus 4 right over here with its sphere picture, whatever you want to call it, Google View, Street View, thingamajiggy. But that's the point. That this thing, the ZL, scratch resistant, but it doesn't come up to the Z, which has the water resistance and dust resistance and all that. But it's
scratch resistant.
1080p. 1080p, like he's saying, and it has a better battery too. So
than the Z.
Than the Z.
I don't know why. It's a lower tier than the Z, but better battery life.
So,
it's Sony, you know.
What can you say?
And also
it has one thing you can't forget about: 5-inch screen. 5-inch screen. So even though that's not too amazing, this I believe has the 4.8, 4.7 inch screen. Yeah, 4.7 inch display. Cutting edge quad-core processor, that's what I'll say. But we'll test that out later on. Benchmarking software on Android, but yeah, let's move on. Okay.
Sucks for US. There's no release date for the ZL or the Z, so you guys gotta wait. You know,
sit tight.
The hat is getting the product before you guys. So
what you gonna do? All right. So the Blackberry 10 launch. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, the Z10, I like this new Blackberry hub thing they're going for. It's really nice. Everything's in one swipe, your thumb. You don't have to zoom in, like pinch, or all that other stuff with the Android and the iOS phones. And the only bad thing is the Blackberry Enterprise server. Like, if you're trying to use the new Blackberry 10 OS, it's not backwards compatible, so your company would have to upgrade their servers. And the only incentive BlackBerry is doing right now is giving one phone to the company, which is outrageous as for a big company.
Aside from that,
it's one phone, they can give hundreds of phones, they're rich.
Aside from that, like, look at the market. What you see right now is phones have like giant screens, like they have really nice looking big screens.
How many inches is that?
This phone, I'm not quite sure, but
it's 4 something.
4 something, like you can't like what? 4 what? 4 what?
I'm guessing 4.5.
4.5. Let's just give it that. To be honest, right now I'm looking at the Nexus 4. I've played around with it, not this one inside its box clearly, but this phone has it like this size is normal. Well, to me, I'm guessing, and for everybody else. But
4.2.
4.2. See, 4.2. That's just disgusting. Like,
oh my God.
This is not an insult towards the company per se, but like, you have to look at what you're dealing with over here. You're looking at like a trend over here. What do your customers want, right? What do your customers want? They want big screens, nice.
They want touchscreen.
Okay, and they gave touchscreen. That's a good thing. Aside from their Storm, which was I wouldn't even look at twice.
Better OS.
Previously.
Better OS.
They're upgrading in some aspects, but they're neglecting some aspects of the trend with cell phones. But to be honest, smartphones. But to be honest, I don't know what to say. What's your thoughts on this?
Well, as you can see here is a torch. and I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with the Z10. It's a good piece of hardware, but the Torch also is I think it's pretty good. I had a Motorola version of this, and I liked it. Only if they
Motorola version. There's no Motorola Blackberry version. What you talking about?
the push out like this like.
So you gotta say that.
Can't even do it anymore. I forgot how.
Motorola.
Yeah, like
it has
this.
to be Android if it's Motorola. So can't be comparing that to BlackBerry. But on the flip side, we all get what he's saying. It's a good functionality, but they have to step up their game. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So how about the Q10? They didn't release it yet. I don't know why. They have a launch, BB10 launch, but they don't launch one of their products. They delay it again.
I'm saying like they're tripping.
Huh?
Yeah, you have to set it down. They're tripping. You have to make it simple. Z10, okay, and I'm being nice. It's okay.
No, it's good. Don't give them credit.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna give them credit, like you said, for the initiative that they took to get applications on the market. Like, I'll give you for trying. Yeah, you'll get credit for trying.
No, their porting is easy. So like, it's very easy to port from Android to.
How much apps do they have on their market?
They actually have probably 20 times than they had from before.
See,
they had a porting marathon.
Initiative, but I'm not looking for Fruit Ninja when I'm trying to search for something, trying to get easy access to certain applications, like easy Google access. Like, you can't give me Google now. Give me a service like that. Something that's like stupendous, It's like, bam, right? It's cool. It's nice.
Google's been advertising that with their
It's
Nexus
nice.
4. If you go on their Nexus page on YouTube, just Google now. That's their thing they're
We
featuring.
keep on referring to Nexus 4. We're not in any way advertising for them, and we don't get paid or anything like that. But
Like
yeah,
Nexus,
like,
we have Nexus S. That's what we're talking about Nexus all the time. It's basically, most people talk about, other than Samsung and iPhones, which I don't know who has iPhones anymore. They're trash. So.
well, you can't. You have to give them some credit. Like they have their market share. They're doing their job, right? They're doing their thing. People have different opinions.
Did you even know Apple actually stole the design from Sony, the iPhone?
Listen. I have no knowledge of that. I'm going to
Samsung even said.
I'm going to do my research, but
Maybe I'll put a pic in the description. I'll show you.
I have to say, Apple, that's up your game, because there are other phones and they're coming for you. But we also know Apple rumors, no currency at all. What's this meme? Pepper. Once upon a time, Apple rumors used to have currency. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to like, that was back in the day. Nothing, like you guys squat, like you guys have to bring back some hype. Okay, like, to be honest, I don't think.
That's all now. The phone market is all about, in my opinion, Google, Sony, and Samsung. Nokia, they're in there, but
big screens.
Yeah, big screens. That's the fad now. Tablet. Was it Fab?
Yeah, Phablet. Yeah, there you
Phablet.
go. Phablet. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that on our review coming soon of the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Check that out. Remember, check that out. Yeah, and like I said before, the Nexus 4. Don't forget to check that out too. And remember to subscribe, because you help us. You subscribe. I'm joking. Subscribe, and we'll be able to bring you a lot more things.
Now they think we're doing product placement.
Not product placement. We're just
That's your third time bringing it up.
We're freelance guys, but don't. What are you trying to do over here? Work together. Okay, but anyways, this is just check this out. It'll work. It looks nice so far.
Yeah, we'll add it to annotation, whatever, when it's out, the video.
Yeah, but anyways, thanks for watching. This is JustCastle.com. We're here with Ishaq and Fareed, and we'll see you in our next podcast.
Weekly podcast.
Remember that, yes. All right, stay classy wherever you are.
and comment of whatever you want to talk about next week.
Current
topics.
I can't be stealing Anchorman quotes, but
just end it. Just end it.
Okay,
You're being awkward. End it.
Whatever.
End it.
Whatever.
Press the button.